to say thank you, everyone, for taking out some time on your Sunday evening here on the last day of Black History Month to join us for this celebration. We are so excited to get the conversation started. This year's Black History theme, I didn't even know that we had Black History themes every year, but when I was doing research this year, it is the Black family, representation, identity, and diversity. And this event, we hope to touch on all of those themes, in addition to shedding some light on a topic that Mary, Calandra, and I are really passionate about, which is food. So I want to start off by introducing my inspiration for this idea for this evening, but also giving you a little piece of history about myself. So I'm the newest member to WomenX. My name is Tiffany Bullock, and I grew up in Queens, a city in a borough rather in New York City, and I'm from South Jamaica, Queens. And that's really important to tonight's discussion because South Jamaica, Queens really influenced me and my taste and my interest in food, history, and cuisine. Queens is probably, if you've never heard of it, the most diverse place in America, if not one of the most diverse places in America. And there aren't just people from all over the world in Queens and all different ethnicities, but particularly when you talk about Black people in Queens, there are people from all over the diaspora. And when I grew up in Queens, I was introduced to so many different types of food. But because there were people like my parents who are both Caribbean immigrants who settled in New York, there were friends that I had who had just come from Africa. And there were also my friends who would speak about their parents who had participated and grandparents who had participated in the Great Migration, with roots deep in the deep South. I was introduced to things like barbecue, Ethiopian food, Caribbean food, and I was always wondering and exploring the connectivity amongst all those different flavors. And so Queens was really formative in helping me understand why I'm so passionate about food, but not only food, but ancestry and the diaspora as a whole. And so we hope to touch on Black representation with identity and diversity by exploring different ways in which recipes serve as an oral tradition that helps us unlock the keys to our ancestry and also connects us all. And to make it even wider than Black history, everybody has a food story in their family that sheds light on their own cultural background. So we're looking forward to hearing about your own food stories, what interests you about food, and in particular, Black food. And so I'm going to kick it off to Mary now to talk about WomenX, what we do here, and to welcome you into our community.